Well, I would say to turn off your television, turn off the news. If you get caught up in this fear machine that are these 24/7 news stations that only report almost always the bad news of the world, the worst in humanity, you become a fearmonger. You become someone filled with hatred and distrust for human beings. And it can affect your life. Be careful of that. I would suggest to turn off the television. I haven't had cable TV in 15 years and I don't regret it for a second. Of course, nowadays you can get free digital television in America. You just buy a $25 antenna and you can get crystal clear television. You can get about 30 channels. I have PBS that I love and certain documentaries. And of course you can get typical ABC, NBC, CBS News, the weather channels, all of those things free of charge. A lot of people are ignorant of that fact. So to me, turning off television is the first thing to establish a peace of mind, getting closer to your family. I'd rather spend time with people I love than spend time watching about events around the world that are just going to make me sleepless at night. I'm not saying be ignorant. I'm very in tune with news and politics, but I consult several sources rather than just one, because a lot of these channels preach to the choir. They tell you things that you already agree with to bolster your opinion on things and your point of view. And that can be very dangerous. You always want to look at both sides of every belief system. So turn off your television. That's to me has brought me a lot of joy in my life. The quietness of the house with a fire in the background is much better than Fox or whatever channel, CNN, anything. I'd rather have a crackling fire with a book than to spend my time distrusting other human beings. One of the ideas of being happy is knowing that all human beings are interconnected. We're all the same species, so why not try to get along as best you can? If you watch too many negative things on the news, you're going to end up hating your neighbor and peeking out through the blinds and grabbing your Glock in the middle of the night when you hear a bump. The good news, well, there would be good news if these 24-hour channels only reported good news. It's always funny how you watch the half-hour nightly news and you get about 30 seconds of a nice cute story at the end of the report on an animal rescue or some good deed that a human being did. And then the other 20 minutes is pure trash and pure anger and hatred towards others, showing only the worst. Wouldn't it be cool if we had a 24-hour news channel where it was only reporting good and positive things in the world? Now that I would tune into, that I would watch. If you had a channel that only reported the best in humankind and the compassion in people and the good deeds and the cat and dog videos and all that stuff, I would tune into that. And that's the beauty of the internet, is you can pick and choose your news sources. The internet's a great place to get your news. Of course, be careful, there's a lot of bunk out there. You have to be very skeptical when you read any story. You have to follow up. Again, turn off the television. Get rid of cable. Save yourself $100 a month and cherish the time with your family and the time with your own mind in calm and peaceful house. I guarantee you're going to see results if you do that.